Here are 5 ways that you can make sure that your social media agency is a huge success in 2023. Now make sure to stick around because I'm going to share with you my top tip for reaching out to hundreds of clients without you having to personally lift a finger. So first up, if you haven't already, you need to pick a niche. Now I don't mean a generalized niche such as fitness, dentists, real estate. I mean you need to choose a niche that you really want to speak to. Now who does your agency want to serve and who is it that you ideally want to work with? If you want to be able to attract high paying clients, by picking a niche you're going to be able to become an expert within that industry. And I know, I get it, it seems scary when you niche down, especially in the early stages, because you've got the fear that the more you niche down, the less clients you're going to be able to attract. Take it from myself, an experienced agency owner that decided not to niche down in the early stages. I attempted to take the one-size-fits-all approach, and let me tell you, it doesn't work. It doesn't. Do you know why? Because a competitor that does niche down will come in, take your client, they'll waltz away with them. And why is that? Because they can actually showcase proven strategies and systems that they've built out within that niche while you're in the background chasing your tail, trying to become the jack of all trades. So by niching down, not only are you going to be able to build the best client relationships, you're going to be able to stand out from your competitors, but also going to be able to provide specific solutions for your clients, and you're going to understand their challenges. So this takes us back to the one-size-fits-all approach when I said that it just doesn't work anymore because every client is different. Now, back in the day, yes, we could put together these packages which were, okay, you'll get this many posts per week, we're going to run this many ads per week, but nowadays it's completely different because every client is different. However, if you focus on one specific niche, it's going to make that process easier rather than you trying to have to run around and figure it out as you go. I'm not talking about specializing in fitness, skincare or beauty, because the reality is these aren't niches, these are industries. But a niche is really saying, for example, I help online coaches scale their leads from X to X, or I help e-commerce businesses increase their revenue by implementing X. Now you can really choose what that niche is depending on what fits you best. The key here is to really pick a niche that you're passionate about and also knowledgeable in. Now if you're not knowledgeable in it, don't panic, but as long as you're passionate, that'll work too. Because the reality is if you choose something that you don't really care about or you're not really that interested in, yes, you might be motivated in the beginning, but I promise you, your motivation will wear off, and that's when your discipline has to kick in. Now it makes it a lot easier if you're actually interested in something, because then your motivation is going to last a lot longer. So choose something that just comes naturally to you. This way you're going to be able to instantly provide solutions to your clients and also offer valuable insights. So remember here guys, your niche, your ideal client and your target audience are 3 totally different things. They are not the same. Yes, you want to niche down, but you also then want to niche down your ideal client, because I guarantee that not every client within your ideal niche is going to be your ideal client. The next step is to research and understand your potential clients' pain points. Now, this means researching the potential problems that they're going through, the challenges that they're going through within their business, and how you as an agency and your service recipe can actually provide solutions to their problems. So for example, it may be that your ideal client is a hair salon that's struggling to increase their online brand presence, or it might be that you're working with takeaways and they're struggling to get direct orders directly through their website as opposed to say Just Eat, or it may even be that your ideal client is a restaurant and they're struggling to get enough bums on seats. So by understanding these pain points of your ideal clients, you'll be able to craft a marketing message that's going to provide a solution to their problems, and that will literally make you stand out over any other agency. Once you have researched your ideal client's pain points, it's now time for you to increase your brand presence. Now, you want to make sure that you're advertising on the right social media platforms. I mean, don't advertise across every platform because you feel that you need to, but advertise on platforms where your ideal client is already going to be. There is no point trying to advertise on something where your client isn't there, because you're just speaking to an empty audience. This means figuring out where your ideal client is spending their time online. Where are they spending their time? Where is their their brand, what social media platforms are they using, and then this way your next step is to then create content for them. Now you want to make sure that you're creating content that actually speaks directly to them, because this is where we've seen the best success rate from organic leads, when we're creating content that actually speaks directly to our audience. You might find that if your client is in the B2B space, then LinkedIn is going to be the social media platform for them and for you. Whereas if your client is, say, in the e-commerce space or more social, then you'll find that Instagram and TikTok are going to be the best platforms. But it's up to you to really decide which is the best platform and where your ideal client is going to be, and then you can start to create the best content for them. Now this next tip could not only just save you ridiculous amounts of time, but it could literally blow your agency up overnight. Now, one of the most powerful forms of outreach is to tap into your existing network. And by existing network, I mean your audience that's literally right in front of you. So if you're not utilising your existing network to land clients at your agency, then you are just leaving money on the table. By leveraging client referrals, not only are you going to be able to use word of mouth to actually advertise your business, but you're also then going to be able to grow your client base. Okay guys, so think about it like this. Let's say that you can reach out to 30 people within your existing network that have a positive relationship with you. Now, let's say that 15 of these people respond to you and say, yeah, sure, I'll send out an email to 10 people within my network promoting your services just for you. Now, if 15 people send out an email to 10 of their existing network, that is a total of 150 people. Now, imagine how much time that would take you to email individually 150 prospects. Now, not only that, imagine how long it would take you to gain that relationship with these clients when your existing network already has that existing relationship with that new prospect. So that saves you from having to get your foot in the door because it's already been done for you. Even without considering the word of mouth that one of those emails may be forwarded from one prospect to another prospect, your chances of closing are pretty high, because the reality is you only need 1% of them 150 people to actually convert. And not only that, the bigger your network gets, the more chances of referrals that you can also get. This is why we would always say to attend networking events, to also network across LinkedIn, your social media platforms, because the more people that are within your existing network, the more people that you can then ask for referrals. Not only can you leverage your existing network in terms of people outside of your agency, but you can also leverage your existing clients. Now, if you're fairly new to the space and you're still growing, as you grow and start to deliver great results for your clients, you'll then be able to leverage them for client referrals. And by this, I mean that real life and authentic reviews from clients are 10 times better than you just saying that your services are good. So obviously make sure that you're delivering a great service and that your customer service is on point, because not only can you ask your existing clients for client referrals, but you can offer them a kickback or say a percentage off their retainer. And this is going to encourage them to obviously send more people over to you, because if you're offering them a 10% kickback, then who wouldn't? So guys, if you're just starting out, say you're just setting up your social media agency in the same way that I did 2 years ago, then I've actually now created the New Era Accelerator, which will literally help you land clients, close clients, and most importantly, deliver results. And not only deliver results, I'm going to show you exactly how you can establish your ideal client, build your personal brand. And if you're an agency or an existing agency now that's really willing to take that next step and to step it up a notch and become a 6-figure global social media agency, then this New Era Accelerator is going to help you get there. And just before I forget to say, we do this the new era way, guys. The old way of doing things in social media agencies is out and the new era way is in. So by following all of these tips, I'm going to make sure that your social media agency is a huge success in 2023. But thank you for watching today, guys, and I will see you in the next video.